I don't know about you, but after watching that, I really want to watch the first one again. You just can't beat the You just can't beat the classics, I guess. Independence Day Resurgence. It's directed by Roland Emmerich and stars Baby Thor, the blooming gold named Jeff, and Bill Pullman, the best president of all time, and the worst president of all time, but we'll get to that later. And it's about aliens coming down and destroying stuff. Yeah, should be fun. It's not. The only way to properly dissect this movie is to compare it to other movies, specifically Independence Day. Now, something that one had, that this one doesn't. The first one, they have a bunch of characters that are interesting, that are funny, that are relevant. At the end, they become relevant. In this one, the characters they bring up, they give all this backstory and all this dialogue and all this screen time to that don't matter. Specifically, Jeff Goldblum's dad, not his actual dad, but his dad in the movie. He played his part well acting-wise, but he was given nothing to do. The kids he was traveling with were pointless. It's just... don't waste screen time, guys! So, Will Smith's wife, that was a stripper, but is now a doctor. I don't know how that works, but it does. And this, up until a certain point where she became very useful to develop some characters. Which is okay, I guess, but now not everyone was terrible. Baby Thor was okay. He was entertaining enough. His friend got kind of annoying, but he was alright. Goldblum, the stuttering Goldblum, holds me on to this movie, because if it wasn't for him, I would have clocked out within 10 minutes. But he keeps me invested. There's a guy that looks just like John Oliver, like maybe 10, 20 years younger, but he was annoying and pointless and doesn't do anything to the plot. And again, why is he in this movie? But no one is worse than Will Smith's son. No, not Jaden Smith. He's pretty awful. But this kid that's playing Will Smith's son, he's pretty bad too. Gosh, where do I begin? Everything he says, it feels like I'm watching a kid in front of a famous person. He nervously just says the statements he prepared hours before, but nothing else. That's what I felt like watching his performance, if you could call it that. Something about the first one, I can handle ridiculousness when it's charisma. I can handle someone punching me in the face and saying welcome to Earth, because that's awesome. Welcome to Earth, as people seem to like to say he says that. That's great. And making fireworks puns, that's awesome. But when it's some stiff dude just reading the script to us, it's no longer fun. It takes the heart out of the movie. It just rips out the heart like it was in Mortal Kombat. Gosh. Now, everyone's favorite scene in the first movie. No, not the speech. When that extra went... Seriously, the speech in the movie, in the first one. Fantastic. Everyone quotes it. It's great. There's a speech in this one where Bill Pullman's talking to a guy and he starts getting louder and people start listening and it's just like, get you pumped up. You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he stops before it gets to climactic finish and you're just sitting there like, what? It had that chance. It had that chance to be fantastic and it wasn't. And that's what bugs me the most. Is when a movie sucks, because it sucks, I can deal with that. But when it has a chance to be amazing and fails, that's when I truly feel sad. But I can't deny this movie has interesting scenes. First 20 minutes were pretty good. Some interesting characters. Not all of them were interesting, but some of them were. There was a pretty cool guy with swords. Pretty cliche, but I mean, it's an alien movie. It's cliche enough. And some of the action was good, even though there was way too much of it. Some of it was good. I was give it a solid 5 out of 10. Right there. I mean, don't go see it in theaters, like rent it. It's not worth $10, but I mean, it's worth renting. It's worth seeing once so you can see, oh, that's what an Independence Day sequel looks like. Okay. So, that's all I got for you today. Comment below, what do you think of the movie? Even though none of you have ever done that on any of my videos. What the heck? Comment, guys, come on. Like if you agree, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a lovely day, you lovely people. That's not my saying, but you know what? I'm tired. So who cares? Bye!